So Smiley took to her Instagram live to call out Zeus and Lemmy, and she said that Lemmy and Zeus are pretty much foul. That's her words. Foul for the way they portrayed her in this week's most recent episode of Baddies East. I got the video. I'm going to play it. You better believe we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here or you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure you click the subscribe button and the thumbs up button and like this video, because that helps me get in the algorithm so more beautiful people like yourself can find me, okay? Join the conversation as well if you don't mind. Get in the comment section and leave me your thoughts and opinions on this story, on what Smiley had to say regarding this week's episode and the way that she was portrayed, okay? Last but not least, if you would like to donate to the Damien After Dark movement, in the description box below will be ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. I will also post my Amazon wish list there for those that choose to take that route. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love, okay? So let's get into this story with Smiley, all right? Before we begin, I wanted to say a quick special shout out to one of my subscribers who sent me a little gift from my Amazon wish list. Just wanted to say a quick shout out to her. I don't think she always likes for me to say her name and single her out, but you know who you are, boo. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank all y'all so much for the love and support. Like, y'all know it warms my heart, okay? So let's talk about it. We know that Sunday night on Baddies East, the girls got to Jamaica. They're on the Sprinter van, and we know that something's going on with Smiley, right? She's incoherent. She's all over the place. She's falling. She's drooling. She's throwing up. She's just a mess. We don't know if she's having a seizure. Is she just blackout, sloppy drunk? So many things, so many questions were happening and were being asked, right? So after the episode aired, and there was a lot of conversation surrounding the episode and whether Smiley was faking or a seizure or not, whatever, just so many things, questions, comments, concerns, so much, right? Smiley took to her Instagram page and she went live. And in her live, she pretty much called out the Zeus Network and Lemmy. And she said, what the fuck? This is foul that you guys posted this. If you guys were going to post this, if I knew you were going to post this, I would have asked you not to do it, because this is fucked up. People are saying I'm faking. People are saying I'm fake. She just pretty much was really upset about the whole situation and how she looked on TV, right? Which, I mean, let's be real. If we're going to be honest with you, with the whole situation, I think it was foul too. Let's give Smiley the benefit. I can't talk. Let's give Smiley the benefit of the doubt and say she did have a seizure. Okay, that is wrong to even film. But one, let alone film it. But two, to air it, and then you aired it in its entirety. It wasn't an edited scene. We saw this for like 20 minutes straight. And then let's say, again, she was really having a seizure. The lack of compassion from people that were around. A lot of people just really didn't give a fuck. And I think a lot of them thought, oh, here goes Smiley pulling another stunt. I think that's what some people think. Because unfortunately for Smiley, and I hope this does not come off insensitive, but this is just the way I'm perceiving it. Unfortunately for her, I think a lot of girls look at her like she does cry wolf a lot. And they think that she pulls stunts and she makes up things because, one, she's been caught in lies on the show, right? I'm not referring to the miscarriage thing because, again, we don't know what goes on with her, and her coochie is her and her coochie. But we do know that she lied about how she got Sukihana's number. She lied to Sukihana's face about it, only to later tell on herself and say that she didn't know how she got the number. Just one of her lies that she told. So I see why some of the girls think that she's crying wolf, right? And on top of that, they already think you faked a miscarriage for whatever reason. But I'm saying benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt, and something was really going on with this girl. Because here's the thing. In the video, and I'm going to play the video in a second. In the video, Smiley says, y'all think I'm faking? I want to clarify my comments, because the more that I watch the episode and I think about it, I don't think that what Smiley was going through in that moment, the convulsions, the throwing up, the I don't necessarily think she was faking that. I just don't think she was having a seizure. I think she was more so sloppy, blackout, drunk. The only thing that throws me off is the shaking that she did. That's the part that makes me like look at it. You know, I don't know. Like the fact that they filmed this and aired this and now it's a topic of conversation. I feel like it makes it weird to discuss. You know, I don't like discussing people's health issues and whatnot when we don't know the full story about it. And not only are they foul for what they did to Smiley, they're foul for the fact that they didn't air an episode for 2 weeks. And when we do get an episode, y'all drag it out and you stretch this scene out with Smiley and the whole seizure thing for 20 minutes. So let's get into the video. I'm going to play the video. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. That's where I got this video. Copyright disclaimer. This is under the fair use clause when it comes to copyright, because we are what? Commentating, we're reporting, we're teaching, right? Let's play the video.
What the fuck they was talking about until I just seen this shit. Zeus, bruh, Lemmy, LJ, y'all foul for this shit. Cause if I would have known, I would have never told y'all to post this shit, bruh. This shit hurts, bruh. I was fucked up. I was fucked up, bro. I'm watching myself, bro. I was vomiting on myself, bro. I was throwing up on myself. I had vomit in my mouth. While clearly bitches was saying I was lying. I was faking. It's no heart, bro. It's no heart. It's no heart. And that's fucked up. Listen, let me say, God forbid that shit ever happen to any of y'all. I didn't know what happened to me. I didn't know what, bro. I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about until I just seen this shit. Zeus, bro, Lemmy, LJ, y'all.
So it's clear from the clip that Smiley didn't know that the seizure, the whole situation, she didn't know that was going to air, right? Because the girls film so much, right? We know this as reality TV viewers. They film so much. We only see a small portion of what they film. So in her mind, she's probably thinking they're not going to air, you know, me in this situation. But they did. And I'm like, all the content y'all could have shown us. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't they show more of the girls in Jamaica? Going out and having a good time, having drinks, smoking Jamaican reefer, you know, just having a good time. I'm just saying. Now, one particular thing I noticed in the clip is that, now, it could have been edited out. I don't know, maybe because this is a very short clip. So I'm not saying that Smiley did not say this in the clip, okay? I'm just saying from the clip that we saw, she kept saying, she never once mentioned a seizure. I thought that was interesting. She never once said, you know, I'm not lying about a seizure. Why would I lie about a seizure, y'all? I had a seizure, y'all. She never once said that. Only thing she kept saying was, I was fucked up. I was messed up. I was vomiting on myself. I was throwing up on myself. I had vomit in my mouth. And which is true, but I'm like, a lot of that kind of stuff happens, girl, when you get really drunk. And we heard that Smiley is not a drinker. Maybe she just, you know, the pressure of being in Jamaica on this cast trip, filming this show around these girls, she plastered herself with alcohol and she just did it too much. Maybe that's what happened. Now, the convulsing, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Smiley had a seizure, or do you think she was just really, really drunk and it was maybe mixed with some Percocets? Because Mariah Lynn alleged that it was just Henny and Percocets. But I don't know. Like I told y'all in my live, I've took Percocets in my past, in my day. And I know a lot of people who took Percocets in my day. And I've never seen nobody act like that. But maybe, listen, people's bodies respond differently to different substances. So maybe that was the situation with Smiley. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional. However, this is out for public consumption and commentary, and I'm putting my opinion in just like everyone else puts their opinion in, right? And I guess my final judgment is that I think she was just drunk. Really, 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 really drunk. Like blackout drunk where you don't even know what you're doing. She also says in the video, if I would have known that you guys were going to post this, I would have told you not to post it. But then again, I'm like, baby girl, they don't give a shit. Even if you did know that they were going to post it and you asked them not to, they're not going to do it. They're making money off of you, right? They're going to profit off of you any way that they can, because that's what you do when you sign that contract. You say, you can make me look any way that you want to make me look and use my likeness. That's what those contracts say. Even those of y'all, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of tea. Those of y'all, let's say that you go to the park tomorrow and you see somebody filming a show out there, and they come up to you and say, hey, we've got an appearance release for you. Do you care to sign this? It just says that, you know, if you get caught in the background, that you won't sue us, pretty much, right? But what them contracts really say is, we can use your image and your likeness any way we want. If we want to edit it and make it look like you walked in the background and did whatever, we could do it, right? I'm not saying they do that, because they don't. But Smiley, baby girl, that's what you signed up for, unfortunately. Now, I want to talk about some of these comments that some of the people in the comments had to say, because there were a lot of comments surrounding this on the whole Smiley situation. I'm going to show you guys two perspectives. I found two very different comments with two very different perspectives, and we're just going to talk about it. So, okay, so here's the first comment from Justice the Real McCoy. This was on Instagram. She says, I want to believe this girl, but after the miscarriage, she didn't want to go home. After this happened, she didn't want to go home. So you mean to tell me your health is no concern to you, but being on Zeus and Baddies is? That's why I think she is lying, and I do not want to hear nothing about, no, she just wanted to have fun. Sis is a mother. Ain't no way your priorities are that messed up in life to not think about your overall well-being and that you have a child. Now, there's another one below it as well. If you see, it says, wanting to be famous by any means necessary is nasty work out here. People got to start having a little bit more integrity. Now, listen, I'm not going to lie to y'all. This has been my thought process the entire time with this. Like, you know, Smiley's been going through very traumatic situations in this house. Not only the miscarriage, but the way that Suki and Sapphire and Mariah Lynn and Rolly and all them kind of verbally and physically attacked her. And she stayed. She stayed after that, and then she stayed after the miscarriage, and then you have this situation going on, and you stay as well. It's like, well, I don't know if she stays or not. I'll have to see next week. It sounds very judgmental, I know, because we don't know the situation. We're not in the girl's body. We don't know if she had a seizure or miscarriage, what happened to her, right? But again, this is a show for public consumption and opinions, and I'm just saying, like, this is kind of what I've thought for the longest. Like, how far is too far, Smiley? Like, I feel like you should have went home and focused on your well-being and your health, especially after a miscarriage. And now after this, you really need to go home and focus on your health. And shame on you, Zeus. Shame on you, Zeus, and the producers and Lemmy and all y'all for not saying, we think it's best if you just go home. We don't want, you know, we don't want something bad to happen to you. And if something bad does happen to her, it's going to be on y'all, Zeus. She's a liability. And it's no shade, like, it's nothing personal. I don't know Smiley. When I cut these cameras off and these lights go down, I don't think about Smiley no more. But I do think she's a pretty girl, and I wish her the best. I really do. But it's just been some fishy shit all season long. From the Natalie tattoo, to the black market, to the miscarriage, to the Suki and the phone number type thing. Getting caught in the lies when it comes to that. The whole thing here in Jamaica. I mean, like, literally, I just listed like 6 or 7 things off top of my head. Do we really want to dissect the episode when it comes to Smiley's fishy behavior? We've been saying since episode 1 to episode 2, there's just something about this girl. I've been saying it. Y'all have been saying it in the comments. Now, another thing that made me look at it sideways and give Smiley the benefit of the doubt. I've been trying to give her the benefit of the doubt all season, even though, like, my evil twin tells me that she's lying. My good twin is like, give her the benefit of the doubt, right? So this comment from the original, she says, it's crazy because the same thing that happened to my boyfriend when we went to Jamaica happened to Smiley. And literally when he got up after the seizures, it was like he was completely normal and couldn't remember shit. So the fact that everybody around her is so insensitive in the way y'all act online is really sad. And I'm not subscribing to this show, no. Sickening, and it really makes women look sad. A lot of people were saying that. A lot of people said they felt like that the girls weren't rallying around Smiley enough. And I could see that and agree with that because, again, regardless if she's lying or having a seizure or she's not, whatever. If someone looks like they're in harm or they're in pain or they're hurting or they're in distress, you want to try to help, right? And I think that's why so many people fuck with Sky. I was saying for the longest, I don't know what it is about Sky, but I fuck with her. Opposite of Smiley saying, I don't know what it is about her, something off. With Sky, there was some kind of pure, authentic, genuine spirit, an aura about her that I just liked. And I can see, you know, she's nurturing, she's kind, she's sweet, she has a good heart. She's just a good human being, it seems like. She was there for Smiley in that moment. Until Smiley was gonna puke in her face. She said, bitch, get back, get back. And it's crazy that this happened to someone else, right? This happened to someone's boyfriend. Are they putting people's drinks over in Jamaica? What's going on? What's triggering seizures? I don't know. What do y'all think about this? I would love to hear what y'all think about this. Do y'all think Smiley is lying, number one? And what do you think about the fact that Zeus aired all this? Are they wrong for airing it? Is it fair game because she signed a contract and signed up for the show? But do you still think it's distasteful that they did air it? Do you think it was a seizure? Do you think she was just blackout sloppy drunk? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps me get into the algorithm. If you want to donate, in the description box will be ways that you can donate. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy Baddies as much as the rest of us do, we sometimes enjoy Baddies. If you enjoy all the trash TV, ratchet reality TV, make sure you check out the Baddies East After Show live each and every Sunday night on Damien After Dark at 9 to 9:30 Central. I love you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. See ya.